we're back. I forgot that this was called On the Precipice of the Abyss. Also, I finally got, not the name card, the wallpaper with the Ishirin Shifu for a full-on trust event. So, happy with that. I still need to work on Yuzuha and Alice's. And, yeah. Okay. I don't have Vivian's yet. Oh, big fan. I still need to work on a few of them. Anyway, let's get back into the story. Probably go for, I don't know if I'll finish the chapter, this next part, but I definitely want to, at least a good 30, 45, maybe an hour left. Keep going. Oh, we're just examining her room. Hope you like it, Shogun. Oh, you managed to make the place so neat and beautiful in just one day. I really can't thank you all enough. Everything's perfect. I love it. Just call me Senior Chinyon like Junior Wise does. She told me you're really... okay, typo. Told me you're really interested in our training in Place Summit. Since we've got this connection, your Sylvian Temple will naturally show you proper hospitality. Thanks, Senior Chinyon. Even if everyone makes me feel so much more at ease, totally different from traveling alone. I heard this place used to be even livelier. It'd be so much better if everyone were here. You can wait for them to come back. Anything you need, if you want to go shopping, grab a bite, just ask me your wise. Okay, this is my little home in Firelune Heights now. Most must be exhausted today, right? Why not get some early rest? Everyone's so thoughtful. Too bad I can't reveal my identity right now. Once I find my brother, I'll definitely make a proper apology to all my fellow disciples.
Oh?
I would never doubt my brother's intentions. I'm just worried about his safety, so please help me investigate. Worked hard today, so get some rest soon. Good night. Ugh, her design is very, very pretty. Ugh. Flowers. Okay. Anything else to examine now that we... Nope. She said everything good. Casual clothes. Ooh. First, we need to find out where Senior Ye is. Went to Porcelain Market. It's got something to do with some ancient tome. You need to Shogun can go to the antique store and ask around. Okay. On the other side, she's not voiced. Yeah, the side where you're not voiced.
Should I call them adorably oblivious, or applaud your flawless performance?
Ah.
I never intended to hide this power from them. I just never found the right moment to tell them. Ever since I returned to Waifei, the longer I was trapped in that nightmare, the clearer this form became.
Tell me, why is that after you're erased by nightmare, I can't hide this form anymore? But I suppose it does make it easier to move.
You should know better than anyone. It's not that I did anything to you. This power has always been the truth you've been suppressing. My authority comes from the Creator, so it naturally returns all things to their true state.
Just like what I demonstrated to you before, I made those sacrifices to return to a pure state.
Now they're just aimless drifters. Mindless, memoryless, poor, lost things wandering without purpose. Surely by now you understand my goal isn't meaningless destruction. The Creator can reshape the natural order and lay bare the truth itself. They see your suffering, your talent, and feel pity for your plight. Perhaps the power you and your sister share is more similar than you think.
Similar. I would have preferred if that sword had chosen me from the start.
What a good brother. But since the sword chose her, perhaps it also reflects the truth she's been suppressing. All the while, the sword is consuming her. One day, it'll eventually turn her into the coldest blade. The Creator is different. Their power doesn't take, it gives. They can restore her true freedom, completely severing the connection between the sword and your sister, freeing her from its chains. And you will also be freed from the nightmare forever.
If it means saving Xiaoguang, I'll help you awaken this creator of yours. What about you? Why are you helping me? Or should I ask, what is your wish in all this?
I've already answered many times. For true peace. An unbreakable, ever-standing order. I still remember every one of the Creator's words of wisdom from when I was young, when I read them for the first time. Man prides himself on his cage, treating it as if it was order. But their laws are like sandcastles, easily washed away by the tide. Their principles like spiderwebs, scattered by the slightest breeze. Their existence like a firefly's, extinguished at the slightest touch. But when the Creator's call resounds, there shall be no more extinction, for the seeds of conflict will be erased. No more decay, for the arrow of time shall be stilled. No more suffering, for the restless heart shall be steadied. When they descend, the tongues of those who quarrel shall be frozen, the arms of sword wielders hung in midair, and the hearts of the greedy turned to crystal. Absolute, eternal, unmovable, all coalesced in that clearness. Look at this world, birth and death, love and hatred, power rising and falling, civilizations waxing and waning. Even without the hollows, chaos and disorder would still fester, like maggots feeding on detritus. I've realized that the Creator is the answer that can end all of this.
The answer, huh? I hope you're right. Now, I've told you the location of the array. When are you going to take the next step?
Soon, just a little longer. That sacrifice, that flawless listener, is guarding this area. The purifying ritual to summon the Creator must go off without a hitch. Power. We need even more power to break through this miserable barrier. I can feel the Creator's decree resonating with my own longing. They are there, somewhere. A grand, cold, flawless will. So close to us.
Night grows heavy, and deep within Lemnian Hall, something unknown is stirring in the darkness. What the? A mysterious bamboo is there standing alone in the shadows. What is happening? Its little hands are clasped together as if it's praying.
Hold on a little longer. Just a little longer. Very soon, salvation will come.
What? A night of uproar and secrets silently slinks into deep darkness. Warning light spills across the land, sweeping temple woes a new day, and Ning Qian, who brings news for everyone. Is that Lady Sunbringer? The one who's like made Bangbu or something? And did she reincarnate as a Bangbu? What is going on? Hi, sus guy. Walk through Marga, ask around Ginger from antique shops. I remember seeing that one in red. Want to restore it. Thankful job. Reference to one's old customers. Bargainer Biao? Don't recognize that. Alright then. Doesn't seem very friendly.
Final warning. Everything's in writing. Ownership confirmed. The property must be cleared within 3 days. Tops's new business plans don't wait.
My family's ancestral home, passed down for 3 generations, and now it's yours? Those documents, you fabricated them!
Times have changed. It's all about evidence, not stories. Empty your place within 3 days, or we'll clear it for you. When we clear your place, it won't be gentle. Picture your moldy old books getting crushed by a bulldozer in the landfill. See what becomes of the things you hold dear.
You bunch of bandits!
Uncle Biao? Are you all right?
All right, I'm doing great. 3 days. They expect me to clear out decades of collection in 3 days.
Sorry to bother you at a time like this, but we have a few questions. Do you recall an ancient tome restoration job from the antique shop?
Gone. It's all gone. They were after the collection, and everything's been taken.
Do you remember what kind of content was recorded in that ancient tome?
What did the person who took it look like? Did they mention where they were going?
Enough! Can't you see I've got bigger problems? I don't care where the tome went. My ancestral home, where I kept my entire collection, is about to be demolished. I ain't got no time for your questions. Go away, all of you!
Sorry to bother you. I'm very sorry.
Yikes. Too agitated, upset about being forced to relocate, to provide any useful information. Talk about bad timing. Bargaining Bell's pretty beside himself when we're done mood to answer some questions. Maybe let me try talking to him alone first to help them calm down. Might take a bit longer, so I apologize for making everyone wait.
Oh, lost at another crossroads in life? What a coincidence running into you here!
I love her. What you doing here?
Dylan, what are you doing here?
Me? I'm, of course, here handling complaints. Top's cross-department customer service center at your service, specialized in dealing with the toughest, most unreasonable cases. And besides, if you don't want to miss out on something interesting, you've got to keep an eye out. It's tough working at Krampus. You've got to grab every scrap of credit you can to stay off the bottom of the rankings. You freelancers wouldn't get it. Workplace competition is brutal. Oh, sounds pretty intense. Huh? What's with the long faces? What happened?
You tell her about what happened.
What a coincidence, huh? Your luck came through again today. I'm here to deal with the same issue. Give me a moment. Let me think.
Yes, you should take some time to think this through.
Time for an ice cream break. Wait here and don't wander off.
Ice cream, let's go.
What?
How can she be so casual about this?
Everyone's still exchanging glances by the time Dylan quickly returns, waving something in her hands. Do we get to see the ice cream? Nope. We don't even... She comes back not even voiced. Alright, it's done. This Buccaneer Bell is quite the interesting fellow. You couldn't possibly bear parting with that one-of-a-kind boat, so instead, he gave Sarah a replica. Turns out his cleverness has made things quite convenient for us. Oh, well that was easy. Heavily worn, mysterious ancient tome with pages stuck together from moisture damage. Edges are tattered, inner piece is torn, making many crucial sections hard to decipher. Even from what's just barely legible, tome appears to be document unverified legends about arrays related to absorbing miasma, and suppressing evil. How did you manage to get that out of him?
Dylan, how did you manage to get that out of him?
Oh, it was real easy.
Yeah, Dylan. It's like you cast a spell on him or something.
How did I do that?
Exactly what I did, it will remain a secret. But look, I've solved this big trouble for you, got what you wanted, and even managed to save his house in the process.
Counting the last time I helped you rescue people in the Hollow, and the time before that with delivering Master Lumen, it's starting to feel like you owe me a lot of favors, don't you think?
You're right. I don't know how we can repay you.
We didn't realize how much we've been relying on you. How can we repay you?
Alright, just scan here to submit a tip.
Money, that's alright.
I'm just kidding. You don't actually think I cash in on a crisis, do you? I'm not that type of person.
At least not today.
What I actually want is, whatever you're up to next, no matter how interesting or how much of a pain, count me in.
Interesting. That's it?
Huh? That's it?
Yep, it's that simple. You should be grateful it's me playing the Good Samaritan today and not Senior Zhao. Otherwise... Anyway, do we have a deal?
Wow, that... was so good.
Yep, it's that simple. You should be grateful it's me playing the Good Samaritan today and not Senior Zhao. Otherwise... Anyway, do we have a deal?
Deal.
Thank you, Dylan. You're so kind.
Already
That's
putting me in
very
the
Gina
kind person category. Thanks for the compliment.
No. Even if you have other motives, your help before and today is genuine. Right now, we're walking the same path together, and that's good enough for me.
Sometimes you seem like an innocent little girl, and other times, feels like you see right through everything.
Alright, let's set that aside for now and figure out our next move. Bargainer Biao said this tome is extraordinary. It talks about divine purification, some kind of ancient array that can absorb miasma and suppress evil spirits. Whether it actually worked or not, well, that's another story. Hearing this, Xiaoguang perks up. This is a matter of utmost importance. Now that we have the tome, let's head back to Sweeping Temple and discuss it there. Xiaoguang seems to have just remembered something. Also, the NPC has been rather quiet throughout all this. Should I ask now or wait until we're alone? Oh.
Senior Xiaoguang, are you okay? Your expression just now seemed a bit off.
The array that absorbs miasma and
That's
suppresses evil spirits. Actually, when my brother and I were kids, we heard bits and pieces from our parents. They seemed to know something about it.
I hadn't really heard Senior Ye mention your parents before.
Yeah. They passed away when we were very young.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up something so heavy.
It's alright. When you think about it, how many people in New Eridu don't carry the pain of losing someone they love? Besides, Mom and Dad were a source of pride for both my brother and me. They both knew a bit of mystic arts, they were free spirits, deeply in love, wandering from place to place in their younger years, seeing the world, enjoying the mountains and rivers. Later, they came to Waifei, witnessed the dangers of the miasma, and couldn't bear to see the workers in the mines suffer. So they decided to stay and help. With everyone's help, they settled in the residential area near the mines. I was born sometime after that. I was too little to remember much, just a few scattered memories of life back then. But whenever I see the look on my brother's face when he talks about those days, I can tell they must have been happy. Really, really happy. My brother said that before they passed, they were looking for a better way to suppress the miasma, never expecting that the outbreak 10 years ago would take them so suddenly.
Your parents, did they perish in the miasma outbreak at the old mining site 10 years ago?
Yes. It was chaos back then. I was too young to remember clearly. My brother was badly hurt and unconscious. By the time we finally woke up at the rescue, they were already gone. After that, we just scraped by with whatever help we could get. Kind people like Banyue Shifu would check in on us every now and then. Not long after, he entrusted us to the care of Yunquei Summit.
At the time, I heard that Yunquei Summit was taking in orphans. Since I was leading a rootless life and trusting the important task of caring for 2 children, well, that was too fast, my dude. Of caring for 2 children to Yushan Shifu was the safer choice. Did you also know Xiaoguang's parents?
半月师傅, did you also know Xiaoguang's parents?
I love how accurate Wise's VA Stephen Fu does all the Chinese pronunciations. It's very refreshing.
半月师傅, did you also know Xiaoguang's parents?
We had just a few brief encounters. Back then, I would sometimes help out a little in the mining area.
I'm deeply grateful for your care, Banyue Shifu. Wise, do you remember asking me before whether my brother had been having nightmares? After our parents passed, and before we went to Yunquei Summit, my brother would often have nightmares of our parents being killed by a monstrous figure in the miasma.
Oh.
After we settled at Yunquei Summit, with Shifu and the others by our side, those nightmares gradually subsided.
Did coming to Wi-Fi make the nightmares come back?
Could it be that coming back to Wi-Fi has brought those nightmares back?
Such a tragic story. And the chaos that happened all those years ago, the truth is impossible to unravel. It makes sense that your brother is losing sleep. It isn't just the miasma that can lead to people's deaths.
Huh?
At those words, both Ye Shengguang and Banyue fall silent. Breaking the silence, because I'm now voiced. Dwelling on the past is getting too heavy. It's getting late. Let's head back and discuss our next
Right, sorry. Talking about my parents always throws me off a little. What matters now is finding my brother. Let's move.
Also, we're discussing this all in public. Just a little bit. Xiaoguang and the others gradually fade into view, but Banyue lingers. It isn't just a miasma that can lead to people's deaths. Seemingly casual words, yet the cries of the past ring in his ears once more.
Please.
Oh.
Please. Our 2 children are still so young.
I'm glad you're voiced for this, but...
I wish I could see them grow up and not leave them all alone.
Please. I'm begging you.
A hand reaches out from behind, pulling Banyue back from his silence into the present.
Shifu, aren't we going to follow them? You look like there's something on your mind.
It's nothing. Let's go.
Okay, everyone's got trauma. You know? Let's not go into public. I mean, this is technically still public, guys. Sages communicate, observing the blank changes, converge. Built this array, purifying miasma, restore the world, everybody complete, all the evil subdued. Summon, desire to quake the creator, sacrifice to leave, if blah blah blah, consequences are unpredictable. Everyone puts together all the information so far.
Aside from the sections that are too damaged to read, we can confirm now that Sarah and Senior Ye were investigating the array described in the tome. This array is closely tied to the creator that Sarah seeks. Perhaps it's a crucial step for their so-called audience with the creator.
But the array's purpose is to suppress miasma. From what we've seen of the Exaltists, people who treat human lives like weeds, their creator doesn't exactly seem the merciful type.
Sarah sent the remnants out to search. The array might be near the old mining site. Xiaoguang, You lived there before. Do you remember anything about it?
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. If only I could remember more. If only I had talked with my brother more.
Don't be too hard on yourself. I've sensed something off in the depths of the hollow for years now. I've gone searching more than once, but always came back empty-handed. I'll make another trip. Just wait for my word.
Gosh dang it. Wait, going in aimlessly right now is like trying to find a needle in the haystack.
Xiaoguang, among the old mining site survivors, is there anyone you've stayed in touch with over the years?
Nope, I'm mute, so you don't get to hear this information. Sorry, I'll try not to make this joke every single scene, but it's just... So you think we should reach out to people from back then about the array? Makes sense. I was too young to remember, but maybe someone else still does.
Maybe I've been deliberately avoiding ties to the past. After joining Yunhui Summit and becoming the Qingming Sword's wielder, my contact with the outside world has become even more limited.
Even fairy? No. Master, I've located the list of survivors from the old mining site. Most of them have settled in the Silent Bay area. Don't worry, some survivors from the magma breaking down in Silent Bay might have some information about the array. Why don't we split up so I can do more sus stuff? I'll go on ahead. Join me when you're all set. Sounds good to me. Things have changed so much. Back when my brother and I had to stay here, this place was just a haphazard mess of makeshift shelters. Now it feels like a proper settlement. Past fades like dust. Somehow, now that I'm here, I'm feeling kind of nervous. Doesn't that miner up ahead look kind of familiar? Just think about how to thank you all who you are. Why is it always... My old man mentioned once, few decades, showed up now and then, we just moved into staff family quarters and kept sneaking into the mining area. I'd stay up with stuff about some mystical rays or whatever. Oh, it was her parents, wasn't it? Oh, the flowers, okay. Folks been saying are a good sign the miasma's receding. There was a certain aura about him, if you know what I mean. Malignance. Oh. Well, aren't we a little breaking our facade? Mister, well, I'm not great at divination myself. I'm a master who's an expert. Khan is in the north, Lee's in the south. I'm sorry, but your compass is wrong. And positions of the Dway and Shun trigrams are not quite right either. We got other matters to attend to, so let's take our leave now. Why I keep running into tough nuts and experts these days. That guy the other day saw right through me too. Even little girls aren't so easy to fool anymore. It's getting harder and harder to pull off. I like how as we were transitioning it faded out of the black and white. Okay. Everyone's got their own emotional baggage to deal with. True. You good, bro? You're gonna betray us? Oh. You're hiding by being next to the signpost. What? Alright, let you stare at the cat. What are you talking about? Oh, they're talking about him. Is it your tragic backstory time? What just happened? My apologies, my unannounced visit disturbed others. Please don't let it trouble you. If those words can ease even a bit of their pain, then it's a burden I should bear. I won't ask further, but if you ever want to talk about it, I'll always be there to listen. Thank you.
So those white flowers we noticed last time also appeared before the miasma outbreak back then. Xiaoguang's intuition was right. If the white flowers are showing up again, it must be a sign of something. And the array that keeps being mentioned, some of the survivors also remember it. Seems like the array really does exist.
Whether Sarah is after the array for good deed for the day or not, we need to visit the old residential area near the mining site.
Agreed.
Xiaoguang, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. If the leads brought us there, then it's time I faced the past.
All right. Once everyone's prepared, we'll set out.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Are we on time? I think I only went like 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes. I'm not tired yet. Let's go. Who do you guys want? Attack, rupture, so attack. Okay.
I may be slow, but I still have 2 fists to swing.
Hello! Rep 2493 at your service.
I guess
Whatever you see.
What brings you here this time?
Yeah, we'll go with this. Nope, no talking? Okay. Whoa.
Master, the route has been mapped. Destination, the old mining site's residential area.
Concentrate.
Where the mind dwells, the sword follows. The next line of the sword control mantra is reflecting the void, right? No, it should be enlightenment within. Oh, where the mind dwells, the sword follows. Enlightenment within, awakening Qingming.
Complaints. Huh?
End this hatred!
Switching to business mode.
1 instant, 1,000 visions!
Intercept! Yep. Oh, finally got it right. Looks like our Xiao Guang is a bit off her game today. Did you do something bad last night and ended up whispering the spell to your pillow in your sleep?
The next part should be stellar circulation? No, wait. It's... Huh? That's strange.
Xiaoguang, you don't look so well. Maybe we should take a break.
No need. I just got a little distracted.
You've been hearing that a lot lately.
Maybe it's because I'm walking this familiar yet strange road again. My mind just can't quite keep up.
Are you sure you're all right? We can take a short break. There's no need to hurry.
The secrets hidden in that place aren't going anywhere. If you're not feeling well today, we can go another day.
I'm okay, really. Stellar circulation. Qingming leads the way. See? I just got distracted earlier. Let's keep moving.
We're getting close. There appears to be a barricade ahead.
More minecarts? Yeah.
The path's blocked again? Now I kinda understand those customer complaints that keep holding up the line.
Leave it to me. Focus.
Forward! Turn around! Smash them! This won't take much!
Source! Flame! Move mountains!
Looks like we gotta clear these miasma tumors and find a minecart like last time.
there's a control panel over there. Now we can head back and try operating the minecart. Hard to believe it still works after all these years.
It seems that the workers put a lot of heart into making these machines.
There's another one here.
Alrighty, now we're finally on track to blow up! Xiaoguang, why so quiet?
This bridge. I'll take a closer look once the rubble is cleared.
Wise, the other side of the bridge is where the residential area used to be.
This bridge leads to where Xiaoguang used to live.
This bridge. When we were kids, my brother loved bringing me to the middle of it to play. He said the view of the river was clearest from there. We'd always compete. Whether that was who could throw a stone farthest or make a bigger splash. He always let me win. Back then, the bridge felt so long, like it went on forever, and it would never end. And on that day, 10 years ago, all I remember is it was dark and noisy. Screams and the sounds of things collapsing. And that suffocating feeling, like I couldn't breathe or move at all. There was a figure, tall and steady, holding me and my brother. It felt safe and reassuring, but also cold. The figure ran swiftly across the bridge, carrying us. I remember the bridge rushing by beneath us, the wind in my ears, and the sound of his heavy footsteps.
That figure was the one who saved you and Senior Ye, right? Do you still remember who it was?
No, I don't. But that was when I realized, in moments of danger, being saved, even in a slightly cold embrace, can bring such deep comfort.
Is that so?
Let's keep going. We'll cross this bridge with you, together, to the other side.
Those floating boulders. I feel like I've seen them before. They must have some special use.
I wish they'd fall someday and put an end to every creature that gets in our way.
What? Okay, darling. Also, the perspective change, we appreciate that. That's like in Star Royal 3.0 and like how the other usually get after.
So one for complaints. If you spot an ethereal, shout for help.
Evil shall be purged.
There are even more of those white flowers. The further we go, the more there are.
with a gold star rep.
One instant, 1,000 vision!
Intercept! Seal! Break! Shoot! A complaint? Too late for that!
Annihilate!
Surprise hotline!
Dylan, leave it to me.
Those stone lion statues over there. They're completely different from how I remember them. This place used to be so lively.
Time truly is relentless. Just 10 years, and the statues over there have already eroded so much. The wind whistling through these empty windows almost sounds like weeping.
It feels so empty and desolate.
I want to take a look around on my own for a bit.
That's probably for the best. Everyone should take a look around. Bonnier, I heard you used to come here to help out. Why are you so quiet now that you've returned? Bonnier?
Anya remains silent, seemingly deep in thought.
Ever since we've entered this area, Shifu has been unusually quiet. Perhaps he sensed something.
Surface of stone lion statues covered in cracks. Bonnier gazes base stream of past memories flickers deep within his core. Viscous substance detected, risk assessment 0%. Composition analysis, fructose plant fiber, middle finger slipped into the orange red pulp, frosting sticking to the mechanical joints, tactile feedback, contact with soft object, classification human gift.
Here, take these. They're homemade dried persimmons. Really sweet.
Whoa, Mom! You can't see it, but he's not even sure if he can eat them.
Oh, thank you.
See that? I told you he can understand us.
Thanks a lot, big guy. Because you helped clear the collapsed tunnel, the kids can all go home for dinner.
Here, this is for you.
Pale wildflower suddenly wedged into the joints of the mechanical arm. A strange warmth spreads along the arm plate. It's the heat from the human pulp.
I don't know where you come from, and this old lady can't even see what you look like. This suit of armor feels awfully cold to the touch, but I know there's a warm heart beneath it all.
Are you able to tell us what we should call you?
Abnormal core temperature fluctuations, purge unit type 0 command, suppress miasma at all costs overridden. Anya's core motion module permanently activated. Mission name rebirth.
I shall purge all evils from this place.
Oh, hi.
Step back. Let me handle the concentrate.
The area's been pretty much cleared out. I'll take a walk by myself, see if I can find anything. I'm surprised that there's been no like cargo trucks or anything. I guess. Where are we? I guess we can't really explore this area after. So. Hornet. Wolf Hornet. Hi.
Huh?
That was a vision of my brother and Sarah? As happened before, something in me seems to trigger a reaction from the miasma recreating these scenes from the past. I'm not sure how it works or how accurate they are. If this is a recreation of the past, judging by where the visions appear and what they said, the array is most likely somewhere beyond the door. The way my brother spoke and that feeling of briefly touching the past, what we saw must have been a glimpse of something that really happened. The things he said, I know my brother better than anyone. He only speaks that way when he's calmly planning something in his head. There's no concrete evidence yet, but I think we can at least rule out the worst case scenario, everyone being mute. My brother must have had other motives, just like we suspected. Do you trust me on this? I trust your judgment, Xiao Guang, even though I can't hear you. I trust in you yet too. If we keep following the trail, I'm sure we'll figure out why he hasn't sent word back yet. Going through the store. The store.
Huh. It seems to be locked.
How do you open it again? Back then, one of the neighborhood uncles set up a secret lock to keep the kids out. But later, some of the older kids overheard the password.
Xiaoguang, did you remember something?
I thought that after so many years, and with all the chaos back then, I wouldn't remember much. Yet the moment I got here, some memories just came back on their own. If we walk a bit further back and go upstairs, there should be a platform. Dad would sometimes sit there, and I'd run over, cling to his back, and ask him to tell me stories. He said every star was once an extinguished miner's lamp, and that the Lumite ore mined from the tunnels was made from stars dreaming and falling to the earth. I later realized he feared the miners who died in the miasma would be forgotten. Just like now, how I'm afraid of forgetting his voice.
You know now that my brother and Sarah won't be on the store, but I don't want to break it or anything around it unless it's absolutely necessary.
Why don't you check out the other places first? Let me think a bit. Maybe I'll remember.
When we regroup, if I still can't remember how to open it, then we can consider other ways to get through, okay?
Alright, I'll check other places first. Stay safe and don't push yourself too hard.
Good game? I think everyone's having internet troubles lately. I buried them so well that I couldn't even find them myself. I ended up crying. Aww.
The monster who stood by and let death through.
You good?
It's so quiet here, it's giving me the creeps. Dylan, have you found anything?
Ready. Swings and rooftops. Well, not really a rooftop, but you know what I mean. It gets that vibe.
Quiet. Huh. I suppose so. But in a place where people struggle just to get by, quiet can mean something else. Either too hungry to speak, or holding their breath to what's happening outside. If it weren't swallowed by the hollow, even an abandoned place like this would still have some signs of life. The scurrying of mice inside the walls, the drip of leaking pipes, and the wind whistling through the broken window cracks.
Dylan's calm expression shifts, replaced by a complex gaze, one in concentration with a strange sense of understanding. She hesitates for a moment, showing a hint of confusion.
Under what circumstances would a person feel thankful toward their killer?
Thankful towards their killer? That's pretty heavy. Why ask something like that all of a sudden? Did you hear something again?
I asked first. Aren't you going to answer my question?
Thanking their killer. Maybe it's for a sense of release. Like when someone's trapped in despair and suffering. Or perhaps it marks the end of revenge, making the killer live on with that guilt. That's a punishment harsher than death. There's another possibility. Sometimes, only by dying yourself, can the person you care about most keep on living.
Wow, we getting deep.
Only by dying yourself can the one you care about most keep on living?
The swing comes to a stop, and Dylan seems lost in thought. In your opinion, which is more trustworthy, the words of someone standing alive before you who can talk endlessly, or the final confessions of those teetering at death's edge? Which is closer to the truth? Probably the latter. Everything in my past has proven that the promises of the living are cheap, while the curses of the dead are all too real. That's so real. That's a quote and a half. Perhaps it's only when we plummet completely into nihility, when there's nothing left to grasp, that we truly shed all our mass calculations and the lies born from our survival instincts. Oof, good writing. And this is... I doubt this would have been voiced normally, but I'm glad. It's good. That moment near death, once revealed, is often the most primal truth that a person can no longer twist or sugarcoat for themselves. Those sounds, though faint, broken, and thick with the stench of bloody foam, they are the clearest dewdrops on a spider's web, revealing carefully concealed patterns. Looking at the other way, a cunning living person's every word, is like a carefully woven web, making it impossible to see clearly. So proxy, sometimes it's worth paying attention to echoes from the past. She's very deep and philosophical. Oh my goodness, that's like... When time comes to repay those depths of deceit, will you stand by my side? After all, I really don't want to be your enemy. Now it's not the time to reveal everything, but I can tell you, Proxies, I am not your enemy. Before we piece together a full truth ourselves, nothing wrong with indulging in a moment of peace. Alright, Q&A over. Go check out some other places. Okay. No, I can't talk to you anymore! Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. Oh, okay. Well, dang. Love her. Love her for that.
Do you hear the bones wailing? This shell has long been overloaded. You couldn't even feel the softness of flowers and grass. Why bother playing the fool who guards the spring? Why keep moving forward with a broken vessel? You still have an easier, happier choice. No more shackles of atonement. No more chains of duty. Exile into nothingness is the most complete repayment for those sins. It's you.
半月师傅, what's wrong?
I think I just heard a strange, eerie voice.
Is it that weird voice Dylan mentioned? If it's back again, then is there something off about this place?
Yes, I can sense extremely strong miasma behind these walls. That voice creeps in quietly and clouds the mind. It would be best to keep your guard up. I've also noticed something peculiar. The miasma is thick here, but when we approach the field of white flowers, it seems as if the corruption dissipates.
Now that you mention it, I have the same feeling. So the miasma thinning out like an ebbing tide isn't as natural as it looks. It's like the white flowers are guiding the miasma to collect in one direction.
Strange white flowers, weird voices. Something's definitely off in this hollow. Xiaoguang and I even saw visions near the door of Sarah and Senior Ye heading deeper inside. Our guess is right, the array they were looking for should be in that same direction. In that case, it's too dangerous to just rush in blindly. Let's wait for everyone to finish investigating, then regroup before deciding our next move.
Let's return to the central area up ahead and regroup with everyone.
What the? Hi there.
Why are there sacrifices here? I've never seen ones like these. Could it be Sarah's doing?
This one bears a strange aura. It feels off.
Oh, very long range.
Why does it feel like it's focused on Dai-Lin and Banyu Shifu?
This gross feeling like I'm being watched feels all too familiar.
Leave it to me.
Yep. Premium support.
Swift yet still, clear yet murky. Focus.
Unleash.
Resound. A call to purify the world.
Smash them.
Mountains fall, earth shatters!
Pay close attention to what I'm saying.
Yin and yang.
Break!
Your fate is sealed.
Yeah. One instant, 1,000
Keep your guard up.
Oh, you're very tanky. That or the top cancer.
The miasma here is so intense.
Such a vision. That attack's dangerous. Don't rush in. Find a way to counter it.
Save your lessons for your obedient little students.
Let me handle this.
Eternal vigil. The creator's sacred edict.
Down one for complaints.
The dawn of revelation.
One instant, 1,000 vision. Premium support.
Evil shall be purged.
The verdict is unforgivable.
Resound. A call to purify the world.
Do not
This won't take much.
Reigns of rage!
I've got your back.
Don't push yourself, Dylan.
One instant, 1,000 vision.
Allow me. Concentrate.
Eternal vigil. The creator's sacred edict.
Seal. Break.
Make the earth tremble!
Pay close attention to what I'm saying.
Swift yet still, clear yet murky.
Back off!
Unleash.
After sacrifices are defeated.
Here, the creators call.
Haven't had one of these in a while.
The miasma's getting thicker. Be careful.
Are you still chasing the so-called truth? Enough sneaking around! Show yourself! Don't forget, you once chased after its illusion. But it's more devastating than an outright lie.
Hurry up and pack your stuff. What's there to be so sentimental about in this dump? It's all gonna be swallowed by the hollow anyway.
What's the rush? Didn't city management say they've hired some powerful medium? They said we just need to draw a lot and it'll all be fine.
Let's go. Time to draw lots. Fong, where's that little tag-along of yours?
Auntie Fong.
It's me. Why are you hiding here? You haven't eaten, have you? Everyone's gone ahead already. We should go too once you've eaten something.
Those people were just talking about drawing lots. What's that?
Don't be scared. I'm right here for you. That drawing lots thing is just for show. Nothing's going to happen to you, Dylan.
Evacuate? Nonsense. If we just choose one person, use them as a shell, and borrow their life, I can guarantee everyone's safety. Each person values their own life. That's precisely why we are drawing lots to decide. All right, fair and square. Everybody's happy. The heavens have already made their choice.
Oh no.
It is you, unlucky girl.
Don't be sad, Auntie Fong. I'm okay.
I just wanted to live! Why?
This is the end. It's too late now. Too late! All I ever wanted was just to live an ordinary life.
My last wish.
Alive. You are already dead, and I'm going to die soon.
So text was definitely changed. What would it be for me? I'd wish that the medium keeps her word that if I die, everyone else would be saved.
That trick. Who knows how many times they pulled that one? Now, we're all gonna die!
I should have evacuated. Why did I ever believe that crap about a shell and borrowing lives? Those scamming bastards! And that old wretch who made us draw lots. They'll pay for this with their lives!
Draw lots. Scamming. Oh, going to die. Auntie Fong! No, I have to think. Figure out a way to get out of the hollow. I must warn her.
Is she just
Over here! This way!
Follow these voices. I have to get out. I have to tell Auntie Fong. That medium and those people from the outside, they're lying.
How could this happen? Where's that witch? Where are the people from the city construction company? Help!
Didn't you say if that kid drew the lot, everything was gonna be fine? It was your idea. What do you have to say about this?
I thought I'd found someone to die in our stead. But who could have known?
Dylan! Dylan!
Dylan.
Dylan! Dylan!
I'm fine. I fell into their trap. I got careless.
Are you okay? I kept calling your name, but you won't respond. What happened? That's so strange.
Dylan, Banyu Shifu, are you alright?
After that sacrifice disappeared, you both just froze in place. No matter how we tried to get your attention, you wouldn't respond. We were really worried.
Was that voice back again?
Yes.
What did it say?
Just alluring whispers meant to worm into my mind, trying to tempt me into giving away my power.
Huh. Could it mean the Creator's call? That the sacrifice mentioned was really from the actual Creator? But why is the voice only targeting me and Banye? You guys really haven't heard anything since we entered this area? A voice that sounds like your own whispering in your head?
A voice like my own? No, I haven't heard anything like that. But when you two froze, the Qingming sword reacted slightly in its case. The case was sealed by Shifu herself. This is the first time I've seen it react like that.
That's even more interesting. Seems something else in this hollow has had its eye on us while we've been searching for the array in Yashuyan. Who knows why it's here, but whatever it is, chances are it's not some merciful deity. Anything that messes with our minds like that isn't here to save anyone.
There's an unknown presence lurking in this hollow. Even someone as strong as Banyue Shifu got caught by it. This isn't the time for me to be reckless. With so much at stake, and for everyone's safety, we should report back to Yunquei Summit before proceeding further.
Really want to keep following my brother's trail, but this is very 2.1-esque. Be like, oh, there's a locked door. We should probably regroup before going through the door.
Shifu and the elders know Limnian Hollow better than anyone. Someone may know what's behind all this.
Xiaoguang has a point. The miasma is really thick behind the barrier, and that weird voice could come back any time. We'd better get out of here.
I agree. Having that voice keep crawling into my head, it's starting to get on my nerves.
Banyue Shifu? Well, what do you think?
Banyue takes one last look at the sealed gate and nods.
Walking through a hollow requires careful judgment, but that is no reason to...
Leave it to me.
Okay. I'm guessing that's the end of the quest? Oh, nope. After returning to Sleeping Temple, Xiaoguang tells the mistress what's going on.
So you're Ye Xingguang, the one who inherited the Qingming sword at a young age. I've heard that your talent really stands out among the younger generation of Yunquei Summit, and that you might even be the most likely to become a Void Hunter.
That's more praise than I deserve. Everyone, it was my recklessness that kept me from realizing how serious the situation was. I shouldn't have kept things from you. I owe all of you a sincere apology.
Sorry, everyone. I wanted to wait until we had some leads on Senior Ye's whereabouts before telling the truth. I never thought we'd find something like that weird miasma fluctuation.
After our trip to the Hollow, I understand just how serious the situation really is now. It concerns the safety of Waifei Peninsula, so I can't hide things anymore.
But please trust me, though I don't have reason to prove it, my brother must have a reason for covering his tracks and for being seen alongside Sarah. I know he wouldn't betray us. Probably.
After our trip to the Hollow, I understand. We grew up together. No one knows him better than I do. He's honorable and loyal. He would never abandon his morals or hurt others for selfish gain.
Xiaoguang, Junior, we understand how you feel. We all know what kind of person Senior Ye is. We've already contacted Yishuan Shifu. She's tied up with some other important matters at the moment, but she'll head here as soon as she can. Until then, the decision rests with her.
Thank you for your trust. There's no need to be so formal. Just call me Xiaoguang like before. And please,
Oh, there you go.
help us get to the bottom of the abnormal miasma fluctuation before Shifu arrives.
Of course, we'll do everything we can. But Xiaoguang, for now, you should remain here at Suibian Temple. Junior Wise, please stay with her.
Huh? Yushuan Shifu specifically requested that you not take part in the investigation under any circumstances.
What? But...
I'm sorry. We'll head out and start investigating with the other mystics at first light tomorrow. You just wait here for our return, all right?
With that, Qingyuan leaves together with the other disciples. Xiaoguang is left standing there, hands clasped tightly together, her expression clouded with helplessness.
It's always like this.
Oh, we're still not going to the quest. Okay. Oh wait, there it is. Wait, there it is. Oh my gosh. In between being mute and then optional. Okay. Alright. Looks like it's a good place to... Okay, no. Okay. That was the end of the quest. Okay. Alright. So, well, it looks like we're about halfway, so probably a good stopping point. Okay. Yeah, because that was the end of the quest. Alright, thanks for watching. Hopefully the rest of the quest is more consistent with having voices, but I'm liking where it's balancing all three characters, even though I feel like very clearly Wanya Shifu is getting the least amount of love. Maybe they'll come through later on in events and trust events and all that. Alright, thanks for watching. Gonna probably continue tomorrow if I'm not tired from work, and should be fine. Anyway, happy early Thanksgiving if you're watching this. Don't know if I'll upload this in time, but anyway, yeah. Next part's coming soon. Bye.